Everyone loves it when things go to plan at a party. That's the thinking in markets right now, with more rate cuts expected in the US. And this is driving big tech stocks to brand new record all-time highs. Thanks for your company for the daily. My name is Jessica Amir, market strategist with Moomoo. Well, Tesla shares have surged almost 6% overnight. They're now at a brand new record all-time high of $424.77. Of course, that's in US dollars. Their shares are now up an outstanding 71% this year, with most of that oomph, as we can see, coming of late. Meanwhile, we've seen Google parent Alphabet, their shares surged also to a brand new record all-time high, up 5.5% overnight to $195.71. That's really after they made a breakthrough in quantum computing with their new chip this week. In other news, we are seeing other Magnificent Seven names, I guess, join the party as well. Meta and Amazon, their shares both rose 2% each, also setting brand new record all-time highs. And the world's most valuable company, Nvidia, their shares rose 3% and they're now up 181% this year. Now, all this exuberance is pushing the key index that we watch, the NASDAQ 100. It rose almost 2% overnight to a brand new record all-time high. So what's going on? Well, stocks are not just in party mode, but markets are indeed on the dance floor. Traders are believing the bull market will probably continue into 2025 and maybe beyond. Could they be right? Well, the VIX, the volatility index, is saying that could be the case. And why is that? Well, it's because the US Bureau of Labor Statistics delivered an inflation report amping up the music. Core inflation rose 0.3% for the fourth straight month in November, rising 3.3% year on year. And that basically gives the US Central Bank room to knock down interest rates next week. Now traders see a 99% chance the Federal Reserve will cut rates by 0.25% next week. The thinking is the Fed will continue to cut rates because inflation is coming down closer to targets. And this is why we're seeing animal spirits back and business optimism is pretty high because money will become cheaper. And this will boost company profitability and allow even more IPOs to happen. And all this is coming at a time when, of course, the incoming president, Donald Trump, is expected to cut regulation and usher in more business-friendly climates indeed to support business. But the bullish vibe is also continuing to other markets, commodities, basically on hope that China will follow the US and cut rates further. Gold has broken higher. It's now up 2.2% in 3 days. Other metals are higher as well. Iron ore up by a similar tune. Meanwhile, the world's biggest commodity name, BHP, their shares are up about almost 5% in the last couple of days, are boosting up off their lows. In other markets, we're seeing significant rises in oil. The oil price is up almost 3%. It's up 2.5%, in fact, and that's because US inventories are falling, basically supply. Remember, the US is the world's biggest producer of oil. It overtook UAE some time ago. Last but not least, for those interested in the Aussie share market, the market is expected to see a turnaround on Thursday. The futures earlier were up by 0.6%. The market only broke higher to the tune of 0.25%. But all in all, we are expecting the market, I guess, to see a boost back up toward record all-time highs that we hit some days ago. Tech and commodity stocks expected to remain bright spots. And that's the daily. For any information or analysis on stocks that we've covered today, head on over to Moomoo's app. Thanks for your company.